What up in the web? We're back. Thought we was going somewhere. We ain't going nowhere. This is Xbox Has No Games podcast. Sorry about 10 minutes late, but we had to get shit together. And I was over here playing MLB shit. But hope everybody's having a wonderful weekend and everything. We'll be giving away 3 months of Xbox Game Pass. So I forgot that I even had it last week. So, giving it out. Shout out to the live chat. Shout out to Hollywood. Hollywood's in the building. Shout out to T Reaper. Shout out to my man Sleepy Goblin. And the winner of the $100 last week was my man Jesse Derby. You know what I'm saying? Hope you got what you needed, man. Who else in here?
Right.
We got
a
good
back.
box.
Yep.
And we got and we got other Zinc in the building. So I'm gonna put your stuff all on the screen and everything. So we got Flip Money in the building. What's good with you, Flip?
Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Xbox is King Sony. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Say no. I hate this, man.
Damn fool.
No. And then we got the crazy one, Live Wire. What's good with you, G?
Not much, man. Chillin'. What's up? What y'all up to?
Man, I've been on that Scarlet Nexus all day. That story is crazy. That story getting crazy. And then like I see, that's all I've been. Yeah. Man, you know what I'm saying? That Scarlet Nexus. So
Yeah, my ass been playing Handyman.
Who me?
Yeah, my ass.
Oh.
Yeah.
You getting your DIY. Shout out to my man Triple Cup Chuck. He's really building some shit in his backyard. I can't do it. I don't have the patience. I don't have the patience. I rather pay some shit. People say you can do your stuff. I'd rather pay somebody to do it for me. They're gonna get it done right. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Vodka, producer of the show. Keep us on our P's and Q's and bells and whistles when we fuck up on certain shit. So man,
you know what?
So
just help me out like Bill Cosby.
So you want to talk about Bill Cosby?
Nigga help me out like
Bill Cosby. Shout out Bill Cosby.
Shout out to my man. Shout out to Bill Cosby.
Cosby out there hitting up all the clubs in Philly.
Man.
Yep.
Cosby like fuck that shit.
He looking for a young hottie toddy.
He told the strippers that he's gonna look out for their college fund.
And anytime y'all do a super chat, it's going into a pot and we give it away at the end of the month. Like I said, my man Jesse got the 100 last month. I mean, earlier on our last podcast. So at the end of the month, Xbox Club, that's how we give back. You know what I'm saying? So whatever we get, we give it back to somebody. And Jesse hit. So hey, we trying to be different. We ain't trying to be like everybody else's podcasters and shit with all that structured shit and scared to use cuss words. I do. I don't give a fuck and I love it. So Lai, what you want to talk about?
Man, what should be the first thing on the docket? We got the state of play. We got what was the other shit? The Deathloop impressions and Flip Money's R&B group that he got kicked out of.
I swear.
Yeah, man. Oh shoot, let me see. Or something that I've been playing. Man, the game I've been playing, other than Scarlet Nexus, that Knockout City, me Bean. Shout out to my man Bean. That Scarlet Nexus, man, is crazy. I mean, not Scarlet Nexus, but that Knockout City. I don't know. It's easy, but it's addicting as hell. So if y'all got EA, man, go play that Knockout City. Y'all welcome to play.
You showing up like that? You love that game. You be on that junk religiously.
Man, that's what I'm saying. That's why I had to put it down. Cause especially if Flip, I mean not Flip, but Bean come in, we go play for like 2 hours, 3 hours straight. But see, they already like level 7. They like 70. I'm like level 20 something. I'm on level 20 something. But man, my man Vodka said free R. Kelly. Shit,
Oh hell, that
he ain't seeing the day of life.
that motherfucker can stay locked up.
Yeah, where the hell? Whose house he going to stay at? Who over there volunteering for that?
he going to the jailhouse. That's what he going to.
Yeah,
He going to the
he need to
jailhouse.
stay locked up. He need to repent his sin.
Man.
Real. They need to rape his behind, touching them kids and shit. You better
Yeah.
hope they
Some
free
games
his
this week?
booty hole.
Nah, nothing for me. Nothing for me this week. I'm waiting. What's I want to get that this is the Death's Door. I'm gonna get that shit.
It's at Death's Door. What the hell? What is that about?
Yeah.
Death's Door.
It's an indie. It's kind of like Tunic,
Oh.
but a darker version of Tunic.
Oh, okay. It's already in the store?
Nah, it comes out the 20th.
We gotta say it's like in the store, like coming soon.
Oh yeah. The pre-orders, it's up. It is there.
Mm-hmm. Y'all ain't played none of the FPS boost games yet?
Which one? They only did it was only Dark Souls, wasn't it?
No, someone else got Dark Souls. I think someone else got an FPS boost. I think someone else got a I think so. I don't know. Let me put. I
ain't hear about nothing else. I heard about Dark Souls, but I don't play Dark Souls, so I mean, it's great for everybody who does. Kudos, and hope you enjoy. But for me, I don't do nothing for me.
Yeah. And remember Ready to Rumble back in the day?
Yeah, they need to bring that shit back.
They bring it. It's coming back. It's called Big Ready Creed's Championship Boxing. So you get to play with the old. You can play. Think you can make up your own fighter, but you got, you know what I'm saying? You got Creed.
Is it coming there? Is it going everywhere? Or is it only going to the Nintendo?
No, this is on Xbox. This is on Xbox.
I remember Nintendo got their own shit. Remember that? I think they got their own Ready to Rumble. What do you mean it's in the store?
Huh?
When does it come out?
It's in the store. It comes out on the 3rd of September.
3rd of September.
It's called Big Rumble Boxing Creed Championship. Comes out on the 3rd at 4 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's only $40. I'm gonna pick it up. It's $40. It plays like it got a trailer for it. No, it got a trailer. They was using.
Oh, it's August. All right, cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they got a trailer for it.
Wait, that's the Creed game? That's what you're talking about?
That Creed, yeah, the Creed game. Plays just like Ready to Rumble. Say Big Rumble, Creed Championship.
Yeah,
Big Rumble Boxing.
It does kind of look like. Well, where's
got the supers and everything.
Where's Afro Thunder?
I don't know.
It's made from the same creators of Ready to Rumble.
Did Sega make? I don't know who made Ready to Rumble, but who makes it?
All right, you know what? I'm gonna have to wait on the reviews on this one.
Come on, you got $40.
I'm not paying $40 for a game that I want to be great. But like, it's one thing if it's fun and it's just not, it's not all that. But it's another thing, what if that shit is just like broken? Like it got it's got a name property, but it's just broken. I can't deal.
The only thing about it don't have what you call it. It doesn't have. It only has local multiplayer.
Oh, okay.
I think you go on Xbox Live. Say Cloud Stage and Xbox Live compatible. So, hey, I'm getting it.
We all getting that Aliens.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy it.
Fire team. Yeah. Which one you getting? You getting the $70 one? You getting the regular 40 one?
70. I'm getting the 40.
I'm trying to see.
I'm trying to see
what comes in it. It says Well, they're all optimized and whatnot. But let me see what's the bells and whistles on this mofo.
They said Midway. Yeah, this the people that's making this game is called Survivor Inc. So I don't know if they, I don't know. Don't even let me get to line. Don't let me get to line. Hope everybody out there doing it big. Doing it big.
Total. Shit's so expensive.
So Flip, what you thought about state of sleep? Oh, my bad. State of play.
Hated it. It was alright. I don't care. Only one game they had that. Listen here. I don't give a fuck about state of play. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I don't give a fuck. On anything that was good or interesting at state of play is coming to the Xbox. So I don't give a fuck about that shit. I'm Xbox. I don't give a fuck about it. I don't give a fuck about it. Whoever else think that I'm hating, fuck you. And damn right, I don't give a shit about it. That's all I got to say about that.
So that's all you got. So the VR game didn't do nothing for you.
Putting that shit on. Like, I don't even like wearing fucking on 3D glasses. Fuck, I'm gonna wear that VR shit for.
You don't want to go into the Matrix in 720p?
No. I'm good. I leave up for them dudes that want to beat they dick off of VR. I'm good.
He crazy. For them, huh?
I'm God. I don't give a fuck about state play at all. That's not for me. Fuck them. Them dudes like Omar and Life is Good and all them motherfuckers can beat they dick off of VR. I don't give a fuck about that shit.
So the little kung fu game, I kind of liked that one. The one the one you fight, you get older. Was that something Sufu? That was cool. Sufu was cool. It was some indie games, but some of them indie games are coming to Xbox. So they were only thing that Sony was doing was trying to play their games again. Why is Sony sitting there trying to show these games and the Xbox showed them already? And then you gonna show. Then you showed the most craziest shit in the world, Death Stranding, the fake next Snyder cut. And I think OG or J-Rock said this on Twitter. They said, well, why would they sell you a game that's already, why are they selling you a $70 game or $10 upgrade for things that were supposed to be already in the game? That's what I understand.
They're trying to juice you. That's why they're trying to get that money up. They're trying to get that money up.
Those assets are supposed to be in the game. That shit crazy to me.
So that's what we're going to do now.
Huh?
So what we're going to do, instead of giving people the content that they're supposed to have in the game, we're going to make them pay. We're going to make them motherfucker pay. That's like making a motherfucker pay $40 to beat the big boss that's supposed to be in the game.
Yeah. Like Record. If you bought Record already, you got a free upgrade to it.
Yeah.
A lot of these games coming out. When Witcher got a free upgrade. Halo got a free upgrade. But they want to hit you over the head with some bullshit. But if they pay for it, if that's what they like. They like that girl off of Coming to America, Wherever You Like.
You know what?
Spend $70 like a dog.
You know what? I can't believe that I heard YouTubers and stuff like talking about these big ass websites talking about, well, Do I think we should play $70 for? Not really, but it ain't hurting me. As long as the game is good. I'm like, what the
Uh,
fuck? Like, are
I
you
mean,
serious? Go ahead, play
Yeah,
get
you
that's
know,
go ahead, play
I
get
mean, people
seventy
got
dollar
old
game.
minds. You know what it is. You got people that are stuck to where things were, and they're fine how they are, and they don't mind getting fucked as long as it's their company doing the fucking. And that's the truth behind it. You know, they'd be like, oh, you know, I'm a Nintendo fan or something like that, and it's this they screwing me, but because it's Nintendo, I'm cool with it. Or oh, I'm a PlayStation fan, they screwing me, or Microsoft, whatever. Like that's the problem. Like yo, if you getting screwed, don't like. I don't want to hear you crying about one company, but then saying for nah, it's cool for the other one. Like yo, just keep it a buck. If it if it's something that you wouldn't deal with on one, you shouldn't be like, well, I wouldn't deal with this all, because you hear that shit from people all the time. Microsoft is taking, Xbox Live, it should be free and blah blah blah. And then when they be like, well, what about PlayStation Plus? Well, I mean, they're only following what Microsoft did. Like, what the fuck?
man.
So
Why?
you saying
Why
it's
did they?
cool? You saying it's cool for somebody as long? Wait, hold it. They're the market leader, but it's okay that they follow what Microsoft does. That shit don't make no sense to me.
Nah, that shit
I think
don't,
what it
man.
is, but a lot of people, I don't think that they rationalize their reasoning for anything that Sony does. It's beyond me why they are afraid to question the stuff that Sony do, like with State of Play.
Yeah.
Why?
And I
Why
also
would
want
you
to
even
say
show that bullshit? Why would you bring that bullshit? Why? Why would you even
Well,
show them games? I, you
well,
waited a
you know
whole
what?
what is it, a whole fucking month just to show a game. I don't understand that.
Well, see, but the thing is, they can get away with doing that shit because at the end of the day, yeah, was it a good showing? It was mediocre. It wasn't good. It wasn't bad. It was whatever, right? Um, Now it looks bad compared to what Microsoft just showed, which would be the same shit that would happen if PlayStation had a showcase, and then Xbox did a Inside Xbox that had like some kind of similar type shit. You know what I mean? Like people would look at them sideways. Like what
no
the fuck?
lie. Lie. Remember Microsoft did Inside Xbox and they showed nothing but indies? And you see how the video game world went to shit? They didn't show no
Um,
AAA titles. They didn't show
Well, you know
this.
what? Well, that's what I feel like Sony did. I feel like that was their inside indie game. That's what I thought that was. Okay, Sony got their own inside indie game. I didn't know that they
yeah.
actually was being serious about that shit, about actually making. Okay, this is what we got. That is very embarrassing. I don't know what to say on that one. Really? So this is all you got? All right, really? That's it? That's embarrassing. You got these PlayStation guys out here thinking that they really getting something good, and they getting that bullshit. I'm mad at them. I'm sorry, not mad at them. I'm mad for them that they got that bullshit. That Sony said, "Gotcha, bitch." Like I don't understand that. All PlayStation guys, y'all got gypped. Sony fuck y'all the ass again. They going to sit up there. What did they say? They're going to they're going to remaster God of War again before they release that motherfucker. Before they release the next God of War. They're going to try to remaster that bitch. Motherfucker's stupid. I'm just saying, like I don't give a two fucks about state of play. I think the shit was bullshit. That's they indie shit. That's all that shit is indie. Fuck it. You might as well say God of War is an indie fucking game. It ain't no fucking big blockbuster game. Fuck it. I blame Livewire for that shit.
Damn, that's fucked up. He said he blaming Livewire on it, man. But like I said, some of them games is, they don't play an even playing field. That's why I said if I was head of Microsoft, I'd be cutting off heads. Like Phil, I guess did Phil come out today, or it was supposed to be today or tomorrow when he's supposed to be on Kind of Funny Losers? Because he's supposed to be on Kind of Funny Losers, but I didn't see. Usually it would have been all on the interweb, and he going on Kind of Funny Losers.
Why?
I guess Phil one. Guess quote unquote the black dude Paris, aka I don't want to be a pony no more. AKA,
oh really?
I hated on Xbox all these damn years. AKA, Microsoft gave me a job for a day. AKA, that check cleared with no problem. I guess him, Greg Filler, supposed to do an interview with Phil. So I thought it was a Saturday.
I know, but Kind of Funny.
Yeah, who Paris?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. He's supposed to. It was earlier this week when it was on Twitter that Phil was going to be on Kind of Funny Games. So,
the motherfucker.
I was and see, I don't follow them dudes. Like some people follow them guys. I just found out who Paris was about at E3. I even never knew who he was. He liked some of my tweets before. I got a couple of retweets, but I didn't know who the brother was. I thought he was a dark skinned bald head flip money with a little money. I didn't know he was with Kind of Funny.
Oh, that Kind of Funny.
Yeah. So I guess they're getting time. Phil giving people time again. They can rest up. Stuff is opening up. Yeah, Paris is I was told by multiple we call it insiders that he's a pony.
So why he trying to slide his head over here with the
Xbox? He know who the losing side is. But Flip ain't ready to give you that Xbox jacket yet. You got to earn some stripes. You just enlisted. We don't know if we're going to accept you. We're going to have to put up a vote. We're going to be like the Klingons and do that. What's that? The House of Do the Vote? Like the Klingons do the vote?
No. We're going to do it like Starfleet. His admission into Starfleet had been revoked. We not going to let him in Starfleet. His qualification does not stand up to Starfleet standards. So,
shit. And then we're gonna send him. Then we're gonna transport his ass to the Jimador.
No shit. You trying to get that man?
My man really say, he say Paris and Alana do that shit for the money. But Alana works for Sony. She worked for Sony Santa Monica. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like I say, the ponies, them are some evil motherfuckers over there. They say some nasty shit. There's some Xbox dudes them ponies. There's some Xbox dudes out there that do the same. There's some Nintendo, some PC streamers out there. But them guys is known. If it don't go their way, it's the highway. Them characters, man. That's why I told people the gaming media. Man, fuck the gaming media. I'm better than the gaming media. I don't even got a journalism degree. Flip got a flip money degree. But some of you guys, I'll be wanting to flip y'all. I'll be one with my man Kwame Brown. I'll be wanting to trampoline on some of y'all motherfuckers. But y'all some of the toxic ass people. And I've been around this bad boy for 9 years. It ain't too many Nintendo guys. When a Nintendo guy did come around, this was kind of being all okay with you and all like that. The team that guys know home, the PC extremists, They hang in there to a certain extent. And then, I trampoline on their ass too. But come on with that shit, man. Them dudes be messing with, they switch sides. They even, man, it's a dude that got that Flip took his soul. It's not to be named. Start with a H. He Flip Shang Tsung his ass. Uh he's not he's I think looking like he's not being accepted by
That dude
these
tried too hard.
residue. Yeah.
I think that's what it is. I think that dude he's trying too hard to be accepted a part of the pony, a part of the pony foundation, and it's not working. It's just not working.
And shout out to my man Zobi. That should cut out Zobi 70. He got a great. He do Nintendo X. I forgot. It's X Nintendo. It's something like that. Go check him out because he came up with an excellent thing about the ponies. The first thing they run is for console sold. Do you know that Sony loses more money than Xbox loses money on their new console?
Hell yeah!
So they always no. They always want to go run the motherfucking Metacritic. But and that's the fastest thing. They come in. It got 21. So, but nobody buys your games. Nobody buys. No, y'all, man, y'all should be ashamed of yourself. But y'all come on these Xbox consoles.
You know what? Man, we just talked about that day with me and Lemon about that about we're seeing how toxic the we don't know what the hell happened with Live Wire. But for Christ coming to a vortex. About me, we're talking about the Xbox games and stuff and how toxic the PlayStation guys are. And yeah, there's some people on the PlayStation side. I mean, on the Xbox side that's toxic, but not as toxic as these PlayStation guys. I think you get some of it a little confused when I was saying that there are more people on YouTube and stuff like that than there are Xbox. I mean, I think you getting mixed up with the console. Like how many people have a PlayStation for a console or whatever. So whatever. Just because it says 120, 100, 150, that's not how many people that's playing that console. It's not. That's just how many systems was shipped to the store. And number two, we were saying that these Sony dudes, I don't think you understand that these Sony dudes are more toxic than the Xbox guys. And he's not understanding that when I'm saying that there's more people on the internet, PlayStation guy on the internet than Xbox, I'm saying as far as in they already here. They've been here. You don't find a lot of Xbox guys on here, and this shows when you see the podcast or whatever. There's not a lot of Xbox podcasts out there as it is with PlayStation. Those are the ones that's being toxic. The one who want to have a voice and what you say they be writing a petition.org. I want that game back. But they be on that. That goes to show you exactly how many PlayStation guys on here that does that. I don't think he understood that. Or I should have made it more clear to him. Me and Live was telling him like, oh man, there are a lot of the amount of guys that he sees on here. Let's say Xbox guy that say some crazy stuff. That's nowhere near what it is with. It could be like one or two Xbox dudes that you see that say some shit that's fucked up. So that one or two guys that's saying something that's crazy, whatever. The shit that they say does not equal to the amount of shit that the PlayStation guy does. Beating a dick to a PlayStation and shit in the mall. I'm gonna kill that bitch. I'm gonna beat the shit out of her son. I'm gonna rape her kid. Come on, these PlayStation dudes out there it is a whole lot worse than the Xbox guy. And I agree with Vodka. I don't know why Sony don't put these dudes in check. I don't know why they don't do that. I mean, I can't understand how you can sit there as, I guess, as, I don't know, as a human being to sit there and let your fan base talk about beat the shit out of somebody. I don't get that. I don't understand it, even though we were saying it before Phil came out, but at least Phil had as they would say, a heart or common sense to say, no, let's not go that far. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let Sony don't do that. They gonna look bad.
Because man, like I said, the Xbox community, sometimes they get out of the fucking line too. Man, we got to go there and slap them on their head when they get mad because Halo didn't come out. They go listen to the ponies. You know, the Xbox community is one of the most schizophrenic communities that's out there. Because you got one on each side and you got one on that side.
Right.
You got some people that don't feel like they're being successful on YouTube. You got some that's on Twitter. But I ain't never saw none of them that I know, and I know a lot of Xbox Twitters and YouTubers. I ain't never saw somebody when Halo, I'm going to get Kiki Wolf killed, or blaming it on them. Oh, they don't know what they're doing. I'm like, y'all fell into what the ponies wanted y'all to do. You know what I'm saying? I told people, you got to stand that Xbox strong around this motherfucker, especially you going to kick around me. And people don't understand this too. We've been getting trampoline on for the last 10 years. It's time to get back.
Since the OG PlayStation, OG Xbox.
Right. We've been getting attacked and attacked. I've been attacked since I've been in my 9 years on YouTube. I've been attacked and I've been attacked and I'm attacked. That's how I know how to fight back. And it's in a lot of these ponies, they get into these Xbox guys, and some of them quit. I can't take it. You know what I'm saying? I can't take it. I just tell you to stay up there and be strong. And what we were talking about Flip later earlier, you don't have to own every motherfucking console to be a gamer.
Hell no. If you believe that silly notion, then there's something wrong. I believe that
don't go get nothing. Don't go get nothing that is gonna sit there and collect dust. Don't go buy nothing just because you can sit there and say I got it. If I want to go play Uncharted, I'll go right around the corner to the homie house because I know he's gonna buy. He's a real Uncharted fan. Or I go in that garage and go find that dusty motherfucker and play it. I don't know if it's gonna cut on. But my son said that shit like, Dad, it's like everything in that damn console. It probably take off, Flip. You probably think it's 4th of July. Take off in the air and blow up. But don't make nobody feel that you have to have all the consoles, or you have to be a PC guy. I see a lot of console guys run over the PC. I see you in 3 weeks. I'm just keeping it real. When them DLL files start fucking up, when you don't know how to sit there and go find the drivers or update drivers, when the company is supporting console and barely supporting PC, PC is not plug and play. You have to have some PC knowledge. I got a $500 graphics card. Can you install it? Or are you gonna charge? I'm gonna charge. This is what I be doing. If you want me to install your graphics card, I'm gonna hit you over the head, especially if I know you're a PC gamer. I'll install it all right. From about the same amount that you bought it for. They say it's so easy. It's so easy. Why you can't do it? And like my man Tuckmaster say, that's all I gotta say about that. Jack.
That's all I got to say about that.
Shout out to Tuck Master. He took his Geritol and his Ovaltine and went to bed. What up, Sam? Livewire, you here? Livewire. We don't know. So what you thought about that Deathloop shit?
That what?
That Deathloop.
Oh, Deathloop?
Yeah.
It remind me of when I look at that game, it just the art style and stuff. It remind me of what's the name of that damn game that they made? Dishonored. That's what I looked at when I was getting behind. Got that Dishonored stuff. The art style that it looked interesting. I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna try it out and stuff. You know.
Yeah, try when it comes on Xbox.
Sony, thanks for advertising the game that's going to be on the Xbox Game Pass. Appreciate that. Good looking, buddy. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try that out. Give it a go. See, because I always tell people when you see a game, you should already know whether if that game is going to appeal to you or not. If you've been playing games as long as I have, you should already know what type of game that you want to like or whatever. Does that game appeal to me? Mm-hmm. Somewhat. It appealed to me in a way where I would give it a shot to see what it's hitting for. And I must admit, it does look good. Even on the PlayStation 5, it's a good looking game. Even though it don't require a whole lot of power to run. That's why it's on the PlayStation 5. Obviously, when Microsoft get it, who knows what modification or enhancement that they may give that game when it hit the Xbox. So if anything, that's the thing that I'm waiting for to see. See what type of what it's going to look like, or how they're going to play it out on the Xbox Series, on the Series box.
Because it's going to Game Pass, right? You know it's going to Game Pass. I'm saying it now. On July 10th, 2021, it's going to Game Pass. It's going to game. Sorry to tell you. You know what I'm saying? So, Flip, were you interested in any games that just came in the Game Pass? 17 games just came in the Game Pass.
What game? I don't know all the 17 games.
You got UFC 4. I know you ain't into UFC 4. Tropico 6. Remember the parties was getting on us by Tropico 5? I hope they still alive. But Tropico 6 is more like
okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like the city sim band. It's like city skylines. It's my thing is I think it's a couple too many of them now. Like
it's not.
It's a lot of them city building games. Yeah. The game Gangster Beast was pretty fun. I need to play it with somebody. I played it for about 30 minutes. That's the fun. That's a little fun game. Gangster, Game Beats. Game Beats. It's the little. I think where they are, and it's hard for the control. But you got to knock. Like I had to knock a dude off I had to knock a bunch of people off the train. It was pretty cool. It's a party game. It's a party gambling game. That's what it is. They got some shit called Bug Fables, the Everlasting Sample. I don't know about that one. Immortal Realms, Vampire Wars. You into that?
That's come out next year, though, don't it?
No, Immortal Vampire Wars is on Game Pass right now. You can download it. I'm in Game Pass now.
Which one is that? What game is that one though? Which one is that?
I think this is. Let me go see this one. I think this is more. This is more. How can I say real time strategy? It's a real time strategy game. Yeah, so it's
called what?
there. It's called Immortal Realms Vampire Wars. It's in Game Pass. It's like if you go to recent, it's the 5th one. It's right next to Limbo. And dang, Limbo was in Game Pass, and Honey bought Limbo. Honey needs to finish Limbo. I heard it's a fucked up ending in Limbo. Another game I downloaded was Going Under. Internship was hacked. It's a little pretty fun little indie game. I play indie games. Hot Pursuit Remastered.
Yeah, I see that. Ultimate. I see that.
Yeah, I might give it a chance. I haven't played.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I ain't played the Need for Speed in a while. Worms Rumble. I don't know. I may have to wait.
I got to beat the game that I already have.
Yeah. So yeah, I said it wasn't. Dungeons and Dragons Dark Alliance. I hear some good and I hear some bad, but you know what? I will try stuff out for myself. Yakuza Like a Dragon. Is that makes every Yakuza game in Game Pass?
What about the new one?
The new one is in Game Pass. Oh, that one?
No, there's another one that's coming out?
Yeah, but that come out next year. But I don't think it's coming Game Pass day one.
Okay.
I don't think because Yakuza Like a Dragon didn't come Game Pass day one. It's gonna probably be in there. Dishonored, the original Dishonored. I never. This is Dishonored too. I wasn't.
But that's really in there, right?
It's Dishonored in there. It's a Dishonored. Yeah, it's a Dishonored. You got the original Doom. The original Doom. Fallout 3.
Oh, Fallout 3.
Well, they say recent. So I'm just going off the recent titles of the original Rage, Evil Within 2, and Wolfenstein 2. I need to beat Wolfenstein 2. I started over a couple of times, but I needed the game. The game mechanics. I'm trying to beat the one with his daughters. It is too many games. And then I gotta beat something because Ascension finna come out next month or at the end of this month. Ascension come out at the end of this month. I won't be past my type of game.
When which you call it comes out? I'm still waiting for Flight Simulator. I don't know why.
Let me go see. I'm going to store. Good old Flight Simulator, one of the gorgeous games they showed at E3 this year. That game was gorgeous. Coming soon. Let's check out. I don't know if I didn't see it. Yeah, Flight Simulator. Flight Simulator. Damn, they got $100. When do it come?
$100.
They got $100 edition. Comes July 27th.
$100 edition for Flight Simulator.
It's $100 edition. The standard edition is $60. If you got Game Pass, it's in Game Pass, so you can download it. The deluxe edition is $71. That's $89. And the super deluxe mega premiere edition is $119.99. So as you got to be a real enthusiast for that. Got to be a real enthusiast. Another game I can't wait to play is Hades. That's what I'm not them my type of games. I play them too. They're my type of games. So man, shit. Ooh man, it's hot tonight. It's hot out here in LA. I swear. I'm gonna cut this air conditioner on. But is there anything else we have to talk about, Flip?
My wife had a couple of things. Where the hell my wife went at?
Y'all got any questions in the chat? I'll go do like 10 minutes. Do like 10. If y'all got any questions other than that, we're gonna get back into gaming. And not sitting on anywhere arguing with them fools. Yeah, Ascension. Yeah, I'm playing that Ascension. I'm playing at the end of the month. Oh, I forgot Madden coming out. Shit. When Madden coming out? I'm gonna be back on Madden. But I get 10 hours of Madden. That's why I like with EA. With EA, you get the little 10 hours, get the 10 hours with it for free. That come out August 19th, so I got a little time. Oh, Rain in the building. Let me see. What's good with you, Rain?
What up? What up?
What's up with you, Rain?
Been a
Everything
rainy
on your
day here,
mind, good
man.
brother.
It's been raining all day, all
You
like last couple
you
of
can
days.
send that you can send that shit over to us. We need it. It's dry.
Tony said it never rain in Southern California.
I know.
Wish it did.
What's on your mind, right?
Yeah. How you like about Sony State of Play?
I
You
didn't.
jumping jack for Jesus?
Oh, you didn't?
It was just they could have kept that, That's something they could have thrown on YouTube and call it a day.
Send this stuff on YouTube.
Well, actually, they did. Everybody wanted to stream. Well, how long was it? About 40 minutes or something like that? Maybe.
Yeah, it ain't go. I don't think it go. I didn't watch it live. I waited to the
I ain't watching
that
live.
was one of my 5 o'clock in the morning nights, and I'm like, I ain't getting up for that shit. I can wait. I didn't get up for EA. And somebody's like, "You gonna do an EA stream?" I'm like, nope.
I
Why does
think at this point, don't nobody really care what Sony is really doing, because right now Microsoft got the baton. They doing their thing. Don't People really don't care what Sony's doing, but they got to do it for the clicks, for the media, for the people out there to make it seem like Sony's still in it. Man, nah. Sony ain't really doing that right now. I haven't seen nothing from Sony yet that makes me like, I gotta get a PS5. Nah. Mm-mm. And EA, they cool, but right now it's all about Microsoft.
EA had theirs already, or
Yeah, they had it. They had it last week. That's how nobody. Only thing they kind of showed was really Madden. They showed gameplay of Madden. Everything else you probably already knew about.
you know what make it sad that I just thought about that, fellas? This is what make it so bad. Everybody game show or E3 or whatever on their stage, yeah, they did show EA was suck. Microsoft is the only one truly that dominant everything else. Why? Because I just forgot I seen EA join. I forgot that we were sitting up there doing a little John Foot here. See, that's when you know it's bad. That's when you know it's bad. Everybody else is gonna suck. Because if anytime the only one that you can remember is Microsoft, that means that they gave you, they must have put a very hard impact on you. Because that doesn't make no sense for me. Just that bad. Damn, I forgot all about you had one. That does not speak very well, even for Sony. I don't know what that was. I thought that was an interesting show. I don't give a fuck with nobody.
But these the same. But you got these same YouTubers out here talking about E3 is dead. We don't need E3. I don't need State of Play. And
You
then
want to know something
Gamescom.
though? I'm gonna say this. You know what? I'm gonna say this. Then. Maybe they don't need E3 because the only one that was bringing shit was Microsoft. So maybe Microsoft will always just have their own E3 joint open stuff, and then have. I'm thinking maybe okay, this is what Microsoft can do. Sony might as well never have another E3 because that shit was horrible. I think what they should do now that you say that, Microsoft have their E3 showing or whatever, and all the third party come up on Microsoft stage and show you the game that's going to run on an Xbox. Fuck Sony. I'm dead serious because at this point,
Sony said they don't think that E3 is feasible for them. But if Nintendo can show up, Nintendo do a Nintendo Direct from on a different side of the world, and they have a presence at E3. When Sony's at the last E3 that Sony was when we was at E3, guess what it showcased more, Flip? Indie developers. Developers that's making game controllers. What do you call that? What do you call that stuff? Fortnite was big. Who else was big? Marvel vs. Capcom 2 was big. They had a big old giant one. It wasn't Dead Space just because they wasn't there. And they used to have the front of the parking lot right next to the Staples Center. At least Microsoft let their people come in. They let you come. The games that they show, they let you play most of them games. 80% of them games you can play. You can walk into, you can Flip. You didn't even have to have an E3 badge. I can just go flash mine and like he's with me and you come on in. You might walk into a Phil or an Aaron or one of the haters that say fuck Xbox. And they
you know what I'm thinking though? This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking maybe Microsoft they have an E3 and the only one that really gets in or like fuck it. Let it be their fan base.
Well, they do fan fest. They do fan fest, but they only do it for maybe 100 people. It's pretty hard. I used to get in on
but that's what I'm saying,
but
though.
That's
what I'm saying.
Yeah, they do that like before E3. Like they did it last year. They did it 3 days. So
but that's what I'm saying. E3 now should only be for Microsoft fans. And just invite Sega
how can you tell?
Every third party game on their stage. Because Sony is irrelevant.
Yeah, but
I hate to say it. No, I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Sony is fucking irrelevant. I mean that. I'm lying. I'm lying for saying that. I hate to say that. I don't know why I'm lucid there until that bald face fly like that. Sony is irrelevant. I'm sorry. For all you sucker ass motherfucker out there that keep saying crap gamer did this, the Omar type and the Luigi. I say Luigi. The life is good motherfucker and shit. He probably dressed up like Luigi in VR and doing it to people's grandpa. But that's beside the point. I'm just saying, people like that or whatever, it's fuck that. I'm gonna go on a limb and say it. Sony is done. That's it. Like, I'm dead serious. Like I really can see Microsoft making E3 a spectacular E3. Show you the game that's coming out to whenever, even if it's CGI trailer. Right now that Microsoft has this minimum, I said minimum, this momentum and the crushing of. I would just bring all the third party developers that going to have games on the Xbox and have them on a Microsoft stage. I would do that. Oh, you want to show your games or whatever? Show your games on our stage. Whether if it's time exclusive or not. Fuck Sony. I don't see how they got money to even have a game but time exclusive. Fuck them. I would do that.
Well, Sony getting their money from the $70. So yeah, that's where they get it from.
From what?
The $70, bro. Like that's why they charge you $70. That's where they get their funds from. They fans giving them $70 willingly.
Yeah,
keeping it real. Yeah, well, it is what it is. I'm just saying, like I'm just saying, looking at what we just seen, even when things go back to normal, so to speak, hopefully, I don't see Sony need to be there. I don't. I would just open it. I would just rent that hall out, like you said, Bone, that they do. Have EA and them come in, and when EA and all of them going to have the third party. They all going to have their game. They all going to have their game on the side.
EA does its own. Yeah, but EA has its own thing, and the only reason I don't do EA Play because that shit is outside, and when it'd be like 500 degrees. And the last time we tried to go, they had a line that they was giving away government cheese. It was wrapped around the corner. I said I can wait on Madden. And then that's the only thing I wanted to play. And then when I got to play Madden, I got to play Madden at the Microsoft joint.
If this was 10, 15 years ago, Ratchet and Clank would be in the bargain bin right now.
Man, it's on its way to the bargain bin now.
I don't know where this negative energy coming from. It's not coming from me, but somehow, some way, it sounds like it's the truth, and I'm gonna stick with that. Even if it's a lie, I believe that.
Returnal is finna hit that bin. It's gonna be $30. I give it 2 weeks.
Returnal's not even worth 30. That game should have been free to play.
Man.
It should have been one of them games. Remember back in the day, the game just come with the console. That's what that should have been.
How let me ask you this, since you brought that up.
Huh?
How long do you think that it's going to be in a bargain bin? How long will it take for it to go in that bargain bin before you walk inside on Walmart and shit? Since they the biggest fucking store, on Walmart or Target or whatever, or even on Best Buy. How long do you think would it be when you walk by an electronic part? La 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 la. Eat my pretzel, and you look on the side like, oh shit, Returnal was in a bargain bin already for $5.
That game ain't even worth $5, man. It should have been a free to play, man. It's like a long drawn out demo.
I'm just saying, come on, when you walk by the bargain bin, how much some goddamn games is when you looking at motherfucker? Let's not act like we ain't see a game that wasn't $5.
I haven't been in a bargain
come
bin.
out like a year ago. A year or
I ain't been in a bargain bin since I used to support raggedy ass GameSpot. I ain't been in none. No. And don't listen to these dudes talk about it's gonna be game of the year. Ratchet Clank gonna be game of the year, because I swear Zobi showed a clip where the Ratchet just kept on falling.
I tell you,
I'm
this. No, hold on. I can see them being game of the year if Dick Kelly, Jeff Kelly has something to do with it. It's going to make game of the year. Jeff Kelly going to make sure that game of the year.
Yeah, but people don't understand. Jeff Kelly's show is not a official end all of Game of the Year awards. IGN has one.
That's a PlayStation award.
GameStop has one. Xbox Own has one. 100s has one. But we all ain't it's not like it's a governing body. When you have official awards, it's a governing body. The Oscars has a governing body. The Grammys, the BET Awards, even though that shit was horrible. Never watch a BET again. They got a governing body.
Let me ask you this. When did, I know we might have talked about this before, but when did Sony Game Award spoke for every other game, even across consoles? Game Award was about a game that everybody is able to play, that it had to be cross-gen. That's the shit I'm trying to figure the fuck out.
You can. My thing is, if I'm going to do a Game of Year awards, I'm going to take a game from the best game I think that you're going to let the public pick, or if you get a group of rural, quote unquote, journalists or somebody real that they can prove that they game. They got to have credentials. They can't play a game for 5 seconds and then can't find the start button. You go pick the best Xbox game, the best Switch game, the best PC game, the best indie game. You throw it in a pot and let people pick.
I'm sorry. Boggins and Jeff Kelly waiting for a controller that blows back on him. He's going to put it on his neck. He's going to
put it on. He's going to put that shit on Kojima.
No. It's going to be Kojima. It's going to blow on his neck. It's going to be a breath from Kojima. Blow on me, baby. Blow on me. What the fuck is going on? Hey, Jeff, what are you doing? Huh? What the hell are you doing? He's going to have Jeff. He's going to have, he probably got a life-size statue of Kojima with his arm out, and he's sitting under him in a chair playing the PlayStation. Said, "You're my best friend." I'm telling you, man. You got
friends forever. Kojima, friends forever.
He probably got Kojima's shirt off and writing his name on Kojima's on chest and shit. Fucking weird ass motherfucker.
He probably got a Chucky doll with him. Look just like him.
For real.
He got a Kojima pillow.
I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say this shit. I ain't holding no balls. Fuck that. He probably got that controller on that mannequin of Kojima on his fucking nut and be blowing on that bitch every night before he go to sleep. Talking about this how I'm gonna make my one wish. Fucking flip flopping ass motherfucker. Probably got that shit right on his fucking nuts and blowing on that bitch too. Nasty bastard. Nasty motherfucker, man. Trying to see that little China man. You know what? That's the same shit that when Baka was saying. When Baka was like, where Kojima at? I hope they got that motherfucker on suicide watch. Because I ain't had shit from that motherfucker. Since this, anybody hear anything? I'm gonna type on YouTube and say, where's fucking,
oh no,
Jeff
him. Oh no, it's the ponies was mad. They went back to petition.org or whatever. Them dumbass. I told them. I said, all y'all dumb motherfuckers that side, they need to get a bag of nickels and beat the dog shit out of you. Because if I don't, I'm a trampoline on your motherfucking head. Kojima signed, we don't know what type of deal it is, but he signed a letter of intent with Xbox and Microsoft. We don't know what it is yet. We don't know if his technology was. The ponies lost their mind.
Do you think it was a restraining order against Jeff?
So what he did? So what? Microsoft is the buffer, the bridge, or something like yo? They come between them. It's just like yo. Kojima probably like yo. Why is he looking at me like that?
He using Microsoft as an unextradited country and shit. They can't come. Jeff Killer can't come get him.
Yep, they gonna have to do like Batman when they what they do. He's gonna be like Batman. He gonna see not Kojima, Jeff Kelly gonna be right there. But if you remember Batman when he put the ball on the airplane to bring you back to the state and shit, that's Kojima. That's what who the fuck is that? Oh, that's a part. That's what God damn, I keep getting names mixed up. That's what Jeff Kelly gonna do to Kojima and shit. I can see that shit right now. Like, nah, that ain't cool, dog. That's not cool, bro. Gotta sit that those y'all should have seen how happy he was when he was in Death Stranded and he said Kojima said just come on down and you know he wanted to do something. He said, oh my God, he had me sweating. I was so excited. And I'm looking at him as he was talking, he was sweating and his eyes was sparkling and shit. And I'm like, this nigga about to rip Kojima. He probably thought Kojima was gonna give it to him right up his ass too. Because he was having it a month. I bullshit y'all not. Go back and watch that interview when he was when they put him inside the that damn game running around with the lunchbox and shit on his back. Go back and watch this video. Type that shit up on YouTube. Jeff Kelly inside the lunchbox game or whatever. The motherfucker running around with the lunchbox and shit like the FedEx dude. I go watch that shit when he was doing the body scan, and that motherfucker was happy as shit. He said, because he was on stage, he like, you know, when you told, like, trust me, he said, Kojima said, trust me what I'm going to do for you. He was blushing. That grown ass man was blushing. His fucking face was red and was sweat. His fucking nipple was getting hard through the shirt. How you got on like 3 shirts and your nipple still showing and shit? What type of shit is that? I'm like, yo, dude, serious? He was so fucking happy. He was like, oh man, I didn't know what you was going to do. I was so, you know, Kojima, I was so excited. And I'm like, yo, why that nigga want to get a little sweet? That thing got a little sweetness in his voice and shit. I'm like, hold on, what the fuck is going on? Then when they showed you, I bullshit y'all not, when they showed you getting the makeup put on and scanned him and stuff, he was cheesing like a motherfucker. Like, yeah, keep your face straight. He kept cheesing and stuff. I said, yo, that dude don't know. That little Chinese dude don't know. He about to snatch his ass. You better watch his ass. That's all I'm saying. Watch your asshole, Kojima. You better go there and help. You better get some of Microsoft security. Jeff Kelly coming for that ass.
Yep. So I got 3 months of Game Pass. I'm finna give away. I'm finna actually show on the ticker who won. But I actually forgot until it clicked in my head. And I'll send it to you tomorrow. DM me on Twitter, and I'll send it to you tomorrow. And this Game Pass Ultimate. So you got 3 months on us. And knowing that has nothing to do with the pot, I bought a little too many because they were on sale on Amazon.
Hey, Bone.
Mm-hmm.
If I can say Kojima need window defenders. He said Kojima need window defenders. Kojima better watch his ass.
You
He
can't
better
Okay,
get
watch
it
I'm
that
from
back.
shit.
I'm back. Oh
You
man.
come back at the end of the show. Ain't this crazy?
Listen, man, my stomach was like gurg gurg gurg, and I said, "Oh shit,
Oh,
I
Fuck it,
can't
but
talk on the
go ahead,
podcast
hold on,
while
Bone.
losing my
Don't even
Them
give
brain."
it
bubble
out
guts
yet.
to get you,
Don't even
bro.
give it out
Bubble
yet.
guts ain't nothing to play
Don't even
with.
give it out yet, Bone. Hold on. We gotta go. Live, what other topic we can run through real fast?
Wait,
I'm
all right,
smoking
so
anyway.
did we talk? We talked about um
We talked about that
the
bullshit show.
Xbox being extra black. No, I ain't talking about state of play. I know you done ran that
Oh
shit
no,
into the ground.
No, I didn't. I talked about it this week, but y'all can talk about it.
They
Me and
said
Flip
go
talked
ahead,
about
these.
Live.
it.
They said
Go,
these
yeah, go
black
ahead.
dudes. Kotaku talking they crazy shit about Xboxes. Was it? They said it was hella black. When when I heard the title, I said, "Oh no, it's a black person that wrote this shit." Man.
Yeah, I found that out today. That was a
Nah,
black. They
well,
put a black person under the bus. But the thing
yeah,
about it is, they ain't all black.
I don't know if she all black or whatever the case is, but again, I just I had discussions about it on Twitter. I'm talking to this dude, and like he was basically saying, "Oh, she black, so she can't be racist, or whatever." And I'm like, "Look, number one, I wasn't even saying that she was racist. It's not even about. I'm not even going that far with it. All I'm saying is it wasn't something that needed to be said. You know what I mean? Like I'm watching the video, I'm not thinking about none of that shit. Like that was the last thing I ever thought on my mind was like I'm looking at all for one, and this is the most black ass group I ever seen. They ain't never heard no shit like that before because it's a white dude, a Hispanic dude, and two two black dudes, and one guy's is like mixed or light skin or whatever. So it's like, yo, what kind of shit? Like I would expect him to say some shit if you seen like 112 or Black Street. Like that would make way more sense saying that shit. But all for one? What the fuck? I was like, is this supposed to be a joke? What kind of shit is this lady on? But I
Where's
mean,
the editors at?
Cocaine.
yeah, but listen, man.
Wait a
Depending
minute.
on who her
Hold on.
depending on
What?
who her editor is, they might
Huh?
have just said because she's black, they'll just let it go on this one. But oh well, we'll just let it ride. Like, well, she black, so she should know
You know
you
what I
know
think?
know
You know what I
better.
think,
But
Live
see,
Wire?
yeah,
Now that I'm hearing that you saying that shit, you know what I believe?
what?
I think they might have used. You know how it is. Some people may use a black person. Well, she black. She said it, so that shouldn't hurt nobody. What if that's what their intention was to do the whole time? To have
Yeah, I mean,
somebody black say it, so they wouldn't cast no backlash at it if anyone else white said it. Because
well,
that's what it seemed like they was doing.
but that's what they do with Candace Owen all the time. With
Yep.
Candace
Her
Owens
and old
and
fat ass
and
Jason Whitlock.
Uncle
But
yeah,
Ruckus
Cameron
Jason
Owens
syndrome.
thinks she's
Jason
white.
That's the Uncle Ruckus
Cameron Owens
syndrome.
thinks she's white.
Jason Whitlock
Yeah.
and the guy from Milwaukee that's like wears the cowboy hat all the time. That sheriff dude. Like all them cats that what I mean. Look, man, I'm not like one. This is the problem when you have only one black person in the room. You gotta have more people of multiple ethnicities working at these places because because you shouldn't be asking a black person, well, how do you think Latinos will feel? How the fuck are they supposed to know? Be like, all right, we're gonna ask the Latinos, how did the Asian people feel? What the fuck? Like, why why would you have people And you can't just have one because not everybody feels the same. Like it doesn't work like that. That's why you need to have multiple so you have a better census of like, all right, who could this possibly offend if you know what I mean? I'm because if you listen to the statement, right? It says the Xbox's all access ad is hella black, right? Well, how about we change this, right? And we say Xbox Access is hella Latino or something like that. And we're like, hella Latino. There's only one Latin dude in there, right? In the same group. There's only one Latin dude. It's like, what the fuck? Why the hell would you say that? Shit just sounds crazy. I
I
don't know
think I think I think they say that shit for clicks sometimes too, because they know that they're
no.
gonna have people go run and want to see it for themselves. Gonna run to their Twitter.
Yeah. Now,
You
granted,
know
I
what
don't
I'm
know
saying?
what the article was actually about. I'm not even
No, they were
commenting on
talking. They were
what was
talking
written.
about game. It was on. They put it on Twitter.
No, they
They
put the
said that.
title on Twitter, but they didn't
Yeah,
say what the actual. I didn't actually read
I
what
didn't
the
go. I
article's
don't. I
about.
don't. I don't. I don't gonna click on their shit.
Now,
I
now,
don't
but
give them no
but to
clicks. That's
but
what
to
they want
me,
you to click on their shit.
well, yes, I get that, but to me, it doesn't matter what the article was about because the title was just offensive in itself. You know what I mean?
No,
That'd be like if somebody wrote some craziness about I'm trying to think talking about Jewish people being cheap or some craziness, and then that's the title. Be like, what the fuck? Like, yo, oh no, that's not. But the lady who wrote it was Jewish, so it's cool. Like, nah, I'm pretty
Right.
sure people
But
people not going to be cool with that, even if she is Jewish.
I get what you're saying. It's kind of like a black person saying the N word, and they gonna play it like what the, and they're like, well, it was the black person that said it, so that should be cool, right? It's one of them type of deal that they're trying to
You know,
they're
flip it,
trying to pull off.
flip, flip. It would be like if Kotaku put up something that said niggas be gaming, right? That's the name of the article. Niggas be gaming, and, and it'd be like, yo,
So
a black person wrote
Niggas
this.
do
Be
be
like,
gaming though.
I said, what the fuck? I
Shit.
said, what the fuck?
but you
But
ain't allowed to say it.
but see, that's the thing. They a lot of times in this situation, they be wanting to say it themselves, so they get somebody black to say it to further their talking points. Cause it's like a lot of times, a lot of stuff that they want to say and they know they can't. So they'll get somebody black. Hey, let's get this black person to say what we really want to
right,
say, and then the backlash won't be on them. It'll be on Candace Owens or whoever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It'll be
right.
on them.
And what they'll do is we'll be like, well, we defer to her judgment. And but like, bro, that this is why you can't just have one, because I'm just saying, man, like, come on, man, you gotta do better than this.
But
You
this
know,
ain't the first
you-
time they did this shit. This ain't the first
and,
time they did this shit.
and it's not
This
They
a,
ain't
did it
new.
before.
it ain't about
Yeah,
being
they ain't said
sensitive.
some. They ain't let
I
them
mean,
had some racist shit before.
in the video game world.
Yeah, in the video game world, they did had articles
And the thing,
dictating Chinese people all time. I mean, the Chinese, even though they are Chinese, I think they are Chinese journalism site, but they didn't talk about a bunch of. This ain't their first time.
yeah, but the thing is, it ain't about being sensitive or not, man. It's about, look, man. every, everybody's supposed to be trying to better themselves, right? Right. This is
Right.
so therefore, in the process of bettering yourself, you learn about other people's culture. You learn about the do's and don'ts of respecting each other's cultures. You don't have to understand it. You don't have to know why. People cook the food they do. Listen to the music. Shit don't matter. It's all about respecting what somebody has to offer. I mean, because you wouldn't accept some dumb shit like this from a kid. Like, you get a kid that's potty trained, and all of a sudden one day they start at the age of like 11 years old, they start pissing and shitting on themselves, and you be like, well, why the fuck you keep on doing this shit? Oh well, man, it's not that big of a deal. You know what I mean? Why you so sensitive? Like, what the fuck? And that's what it sounds like to me when motherfuckers do shit like this. We like, oh, well, I mean, Yeah, I know we didn't write articles like this back in, earlier because we were trying to be sensitive, but now it's like, why you so sensitive, man? Sometimes you got, niggas be gaming. People like, what the fuck? And like when I hear shit like that, it just sounds like somebody shitting in their mouth, man. Like, yo, man, clean your shit up, bro.
You can't really like it's wrong no matter how you look at it, but people's not gonna look at it that way. They'll try to say, well, it's that person view, and that's how they feel, or some crazy madness. Just because the person is black. That's the part I keep
Uh,
it
I
keep
mean,
pissing
but
me off about. They say, well, the person is black, so it's okay. No, the fuck is not.
Right.
nah,
But
I
Rank,
mean,
but Rank,
mhm.
but Rank, the ponies what's going along with them? They was defending them.
And they some idiots within themselves because all they
Yeah.
see is, oh, it's an Xbox commercial, so yeah, let's go in on it. Motherfucker, you black too. The hell wrong with you?
No, I asked, I
Hey,
asked, I,
no,
I asked,
no, no,
I
no.
asked,
When it
no, I
comes to
asked
that
the motherfucker
PlayStation,
this.
they
I said, did
bleed
you
blue,
see?
dog.
I said, did you see the commercial? No, I didn't click. So how you don't do? How old are you? You're probably 21 years old. You probably don't know who All for One is. You know what I'm saying? You probably don't know who sing the original song. It's funny to us
A
that's
group,
older. If you
a
click
group
on it
that
and
came
you
out
listen
in
to it,
'94.
yeah. If you click on it, you'll see that it's not just a black person. It's white Caucasians. I mean, it's everybody in that group.
And I also feel like Kotaku did that because they wanted to ride Microsoft wave, because Microsoft is the wave right now, and they wanted to ride that wave, and they know it was going to get us bent out of shape, which when they succeeded with that part, and they feel like, oh, we're going to get a lot of views and clicks, and people going to be doing this because the Xbox was trending. So they wanted to jump on the wave real quick because they said, oh, this is something big. We want to jump on it. But they shit the
You know
bed
what?
on that.
You know what? I agree with you 100%. They seen an opportunity to hop on the bandwagon just for people to go look at their shit. Oh, you gonna look that up? Well, let me see what else somebody else said on their website. You're right. They, and you know what? It sounds fucked up, but what they did, that was some smart shit that they did. Even though that was fucked up. Like, wait a minute. We're going to use this opportunity for people to come in and look at our shit. That's fucked up. And we're gonna get Campus Owens' little cousin Shaniqua to do
Mhm. Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest with you, man. A lot of this shit gets harder because of certain things about social media. You know what I mean? Because you got partially it's because uh, oh man, you know, during this pandemic and pretty much during this whole the past Trump presidency, motherfuckers been out here disrespecting each other and shit, doing wild shit. You know what I mean? You got the thoughtification of America. Some motherfuckers out here just shaking their ass all crazy and shit. It's like, damn, man. Like, don't get me wrong. I like TikTok too, but like, bro, it seems like motherfuckers is just they just hoeing. These motherfuckers is hoes for real. Like they just video. Like they maybe if they not really like that in real life, but that's how they portray themselves. You know what I mean? Out there in the public. And this
Right.
shit is going and I'm surprised you haven't heard more stories of motherfuckers getting harassed or assaulted by crazed fans of their, because they like, oh, we're fans of you on TikTok and we thought you was like that, so he tried to grab her butt or some shit like that. You know what I mean, he was
it.
like, yo, drop it like it's hot, and all that shit.
I think they I think they swept it under the rug. I'm quite sure that yeah, that shit came out like you said, but I think they probably try to bury that shit. Like they bury that shit real quick, keep it under the rug and push it. Like throw a distraction and focus on something else.
Yeah,
But I'm telling you, from the beginning of this pandemic, from from old boy dying all the way up to here, even on to that's the shit that fucked me up. Like, but this video game, who don't? I mean, man, Sony fanboy ever said Sony fanboy mad because Microsoft did something that you would think that Sony would do since Sony is known as electronic movie and a music company. You would have thought out of all the production quality that Sony have done over the years to make their video game looking all movie cinematic, you think that they would have did this? Are they mad?
Yep. Yep. But see, I mean, yeah, I mean that's part that. Yeah, I think some of the PlayStation fans just take it too far, man. Like to the point that they see Xbox commercials on TV and they ready to throw their TVs out the window. Be like, no, I can't take this shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, dude. Like it'd be at a sport event, and then they'd be like, "All right, this the cheerleading dancers for such and such team have been sponsored by Microsoft's Xbox." Fuck that shit. Fuck Xbox. Like, people look at them like, "Damn, what the fuck? Like, fuck Xbox."
They'll divorce
like,
their wives over Xbox, bro. They'll divorce their wives for that shit.
hell yeah, it'd be. I wouldn't be surprised you see like a crazy video where girl gets a dude an Xbox for for Christmas. And he punches her in the face. Be like, what the fuck? Like, no,
Live, you know what I'm waiting
I'm a
for? I'm
I'm
waiting
a
for your
pony
girlfriend
until
to
the
come
death
back.
of me.
I can imagine them going on
Oh, you
merge.
stupid.
I'm waiting for your girlfriend, Live, to come
They
back
they
and start spazzing out.
they
You
they
talking about that
wives
crazy
and
Joe?
girlfriends. They wives and
Nah.
their
Yeah, I'm waiting for her to
girlfriends.
come out and say it. First I want to hear. I want to say she's going to say, "Motherfucker, these motherfucking niggas," and then they can Microsoft, and then I swear, and they know that shit is fucking racist. Making fuck about that shit, like that goddamn commercial. They keep tweeting in that fucking. I swear that was a good song. They gonna pay. I swear to sing that song and fuck it up. I'm telling you, man. I'm just waiting for her to say that because I'm quite. I already know there's people already said say that. I swear it was a good ass song, and you gonna tell me they gonna fuck it up? See what it was? Microsoft pay all for one. They're saying all day to fuck the song up. But it ain't all day though. By the stars and the moon that's way up in the sky, and the sky formation of the star constellation of an Xbox. It's there. And Game Pass.
Shoot.
All the newest and best way to play your exclusives. Like it is there. Like I don't understand that. That's the truth.
Yo,
Oh,
I'm gonna be honest. I don't understand why motherfuckers get so mad about Game Pass and shit. I mean, other than the fact that, look, man,
You're not
hey,
supporting the developers.
if PlayStation had Game Pass, I'd be on that bitch day one. I mean, like, why not? Why not? Why not save money? Why not? And
You
I
gotta
can help,
understand.
and I can help the devs out too. Shit, why not?
Sony cannot afford to give sales, man. They can't do that like Microsoft. They can't. They need every penny. They need every single penny.
Yeah, well, I mean, but the thing is, it's not the thing about Game Pass is it's not that it's just giving you games. Like, yes, it does that, but like they had the forethought to again have a whole ecosystem around it. Because think about it this way: when you get one game at Game Pass, you get it on your console, you get it on in the cloud, and you get it on the PC. See, PlayStation is really only regulated to give it to you on the console or in the cloud for PlayStation Now.
Right.
They don't have it linked to the PC. So really, so for a PC gamer, PlayStation Now is a trash service because none of those games can they play literally on their hardware. They can play it in the cloud, but I mean I'm sure it's a little bit better than what it was, but that
You
shit
gotta
was
go out of
trash
space to
back
play
in the day.
PlayStation now.
Yeah, that shit was trash back in the day. I remember trying to play The Last of Us, the first one on PlayStation Now. That shit was fucked up.
You gotta contact NASA to play PlayStation now.
dang.
Yeah, that shit was bad, man. I mean, I'm sure it's a bit better now. Not that I would try it, because at this point it's just like there's no incentive to do it. Especially
See,
if you don't have a PlayStation. If you don't have a PlayStation, what's the point of getting PlayStation now?
see, Sony doubled down on that PlayStation Now, and they didn't think Microsoft was gonna come with Game Pass. That shit came out of left field. Like they were like, "What the hell?
Yeah.
They just screwed us."
Well, they didn't have the infrastructure. The thing is, they were playing with it. They,
Right.
I'm trying to think, what would be the equivalent of what PlayStation did with PlayStation now? I guess the same difference of
Well, back compat.
Microsoft kind of messing with Mixer, maybe. Even though they put hella bread into Mixer, it just did not. It just did not.
Work out the way they wanted it to go.
You know what it was? Because people had already, kind of chosen the platform. Like there's nothing else Mixer does other than um, be that platform for gaming. It's basically like a Twitch alternative, but it needs to be something more than that for it. If it was going to survive, it needed to be something more than just that, right? Because with that you always just have Twitch. It's like, well, shit. Why would I do that? Twitch is here. It's more established. Why stay with Mixer? Now, granted, was the quality better? Absolutely, but for people on Twitch, again, the base was already strong there.
Well, Twitch,
Like,
Twitch already, Twitch already had the naked holes on there already. Still on there now, ain't yoga
yeah,
pants and shit on there.
yeah,
Bubble. You leave that
and the
shit
thing,
alone, nigga.
and if you think about it, the thing now is Discord is trying to kind of be its own platform too. 'Cause, I mean, I'm pretty sure before long you're gonna see a lot of motherfuckers. It's gonna be Twitch and Discord. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Now
I
Twitch
wish
doesn't have.
Microsoft would. I
They
wish
don't have the
Microsoft would
party
have
chat
put
shit that
Discord.
that Twitch that Discord has, but Discord can develop into that. You know what I mean? Oh, we gonna
Yeah, but you
stream
have what you
games
call
and
it.
all that shit.
You have it's a new service called Grimace TV. I signed up for it. That's another one. They're based off the same API as Mixer.
Yeah.
So I
Now,
know a lot of streamers are going there.
yeah. Now to me, now I know they got Facebook streaming, and I don't know Microsoft. They they allow people to switch over,
I
but
don't know how
they not
that will
really
work.
they're not
You can
really
go
fucking
switch.
with
You
it
can
though.
switch if you want to. When they first started Xbox, Facebook, I got emails. Come on, you could be automatically be a partner. You're already a partner with Mixer. This and this. And I'm not going over there.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I think that they were like, this is an avenue you can go, but I don't think they were really fucking with it. To, they were like, all right, we'll allow our people to go over there because we're shutting this shit down, but we're not really building anything upon it after we just allow people to do a transition. So I don't know if they have plans for something else, you know what I mean, or build
The
a
the
bigger.
Xbox community didn't go support it.
Exactly.
Well, oh, you mean Mixer? Yeah, yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
But I think that's why they wanted to buy Discord because I think their plans were if they bought Discord, they would build up the platform to be a Twitch competitor.
Right. But I always thought like this, like if a lot of Xbox men and women would just go straight to Mixer and just stream from there, it would have helped Mixer out a lot. But a lot of them wanted to do Twitch, and they was straddling the fence doing both because they know Twitch had
Well,
more views, and more eyeballs, and more traffic.
it
But
was
then
it
when
was
Mixer went
that.
away, then they was complaining how Mixer was better. But if you would just did strictly Mixer, but I guess a lot of streamers were looking at that money, that bag that they can get faster from Twitch than they can from Mixer.
They wasn't even getting the bag. A lot of them I knew that was like, oh, I gotta stay over here because of my fan base. Motherfucker, out of 2 years, you only grew 10 some motherfucking subscribers. Come on, you could have came over. You could have came and tried. I got 100
Well,
on
I
Mixer
think
now.
it is. You know who
Yeah, that's
happy?
true.
You know who happy right now that Mixer didn't work out? YouTube. That would have been a huge. That would have been, far as that then like streaming with the video games and stuff. That still would have been a huge chunk in YouTube pocket. Like, wait a minute, what? People going over there to play Mixer, and Mixer would have took off. I believe Mixer would have took off and did what Microsoft wanted it to do. Eventually, yeah, it was going to beat the shit out of Twitch and YouTube. If it could have maintained that level of traffic flowing in there, yeah, they would have had to try to switch up the game because Mixers was too fucking advanced. It was too advanced for YouTube and Twitch because the Mixer, which a lot of people don't realize that I did it with one of the fellas on one of the homies on the friend list. I turned over my controller to him when he was watching my screen. It was laggy, but I'm saying like if he had the same internet connection or the same speed that I had, it would have worked. It would have worked better than what it was because I could, you remember on Mixer, you could turn your controller over to anybody, so to anyone in the chat, and let them play the game so they can get a feel of how that game plays if they wanted to purchase that game. That was a very smart idea for Microsoft to do that. The problem was a lot of people internet connection.
You got
He
a
was
lot of
playing
people
it.
data
He was
cap
like,
too.
"Oh shit, right, that, right." So I don't know. It's probably a lot of contributing factors to why Mixer didn't work, but it's also a lot of features that Mixer had that people didn't know about. And I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, what the hell is
What you
that?
call Twitch got that bag from motherfucking from fucking Amazon, and Amazon started hooking them with partnerships. So if you was a Twitch partner, I can make if I get 10 subscribers, you might give me a $25 Xbox gift card that I can give away to a subscriber. They were giving more options like that. They were sitting there doing a whole lot of stuff. Like they already had their foot, but when they got that bag and they start getting other partnerships from other people, they got the PC the PC people they was getting. They got they got everybody. You even got the hoes with the yoga pants on. You know what I'm saying? You got people on there, motherfucking making that nasty ass Kraft mac and cheese.
It look like
You know,
soup.
on what on Twitch?
On Twitch. And anything.
You know what's funny?
Twitch ain't nothing but YouTube now.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If Victor would have got off on the right, on like Microsoft, the way they would have did it, that shit would have hurt the fuck out of YouTube. Because I seen somebody on Mixer, they had on service on it, Sunday service. I said, hold on, what the fuck?
Yeah, you could
You know what I mean? So the Lord had take my prayer. I'm like, wait a minute, what the fuck? I'm like, yo, grandma, what you doing?
Yeah,
Like
it's
she
more
on
just
there
more than a
praising the
video
Lord, like
game.
they had full on church on there. I was like, wait a minute, what the? That's what made. I said, well, let me see what else on there. And then of course, I will like to say I got my tuck master on, but in a good way. I'm gonna say I got my stool piece on. Fuck that. Ain't nothing good way about the way tuck master when you watch some videos. Because I had to sit there and look. I'm like, hold on. Them Jones look real scrumptious. Them knocking look real scrumptious. Them doing sitting up real good. I sitting there looking. I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy. I was like, if because I got on there and I seen these dudes arguing, talking about the shit, you nasty, you blah, blah. I'm like, oh man, stop that. Don't do that, man, Captain Saberho. All that other stuff. Then I happened to scroll down and I seen her other video. Next thing you know, yeah, you fucking freak ass bitch. You over there. I was turning right along what the thing was doing. I'm like, hold on. Because she was, yo, that white girl had some cheeks and the motherfucking nipple was harder than the motherfucker. If she sweated a little more, you would have seen everything more. Because I was like, yo, what the fuck? She was dressed up like all kind of characters and stuff. A cat, like Catwoman with a tail. She was doing a little bunny hop on her joint. I'm like, what the? Oh, they selling sex on.
They got the cosplayers on there. Then they start giving away free video games. If you when you add to Amazon Prime, Nixon never had that type of options. You add your Prime, you get games, PC games. You get GTA money every month. Sometimes it's $1 million. This month is 400 grand.
And it's sad that Microsoft didn't even get to the point where, though, if they would have had a deal, say, like with fucking now with all these streaming services that's out right now at our disposal with Hulu. I can see they would strike a deal with Hulu. Did the same thing. Ain't nothing wrong with copying, as long as you know how to work that system. I mean, it would have worked it pretty. It would have worked it good on the Xbox to get people to
But it's
hop
working
on
now with Game Pass Ultimate because you got perks now.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. So if Mixer was still around and they would have hooked up with, like, say, Hulu, name some more, Disney Plus, Netflix. I like how they was doing with Amazon Prime and all that shit. Yeah. To boost it up, to get people to join in on it. It's a shame that it didn't get to that point, because I'm quite sure it would have, because they average. I don't know what deal or what is going on, but it seems like they got a fucking deal with Paramount Plus. They advertise the fuck out of that shit. They advertise that shit on the mainstream. I'm like, huh? But
But man, let's go give the giveaway. I already got the giveaway person's name. I already did it all. I'm finna put it in the banner. We ain't got no drums or none of that. Flip go beatbox or something. 3 months of Xbox Ultimate Game Pass is it's the realest. You got 3 months of Game Pass Ultimate on us. You can stack up your Game Pass. You don't have to worry about paying. Just add it up, or you could give it away. I was giving away a code. Hit me up tomorrow on Twitter. I'll send you the code. The realest. I hope I don't know if he's still in here or not. Yeah, he was in the chat. He was in the chat earlier. So hopefully he hears this and you let him know. I'll probably go find him on Twitter. No later than tomorrow. I don't know why I went there, but like I said, I bought one too many, and so I decided to give it away. So, shout out to everybody that came through. You know what I'm saying? We'll be back on next week. I'll be back on sometime this week. If it's some news, if it's not no real super news, I'm not gonna keep on talking what everybody else is talking about. If I do, I'm trying to beat their ass to the punch. And we be back, man. And it's time for me to go play Scarlet Nexus, because I got to go whoop the dog shit out of this chick because she keep on fucking me up. I mean, she jumping me with 3 people, so I'm finna jump her with 5. So
yeah, finish him.